These are twin trunk Scots pines. They're two separate trees that are attached to try to make them into a twin trunk. Because I had too many Scots pines and I don't have that much space, so I decided to try to combine them to make twin trunks. Scots pines over here in Western Washington, they're very vigorous. Look, they refuse to die. Look how strong these buds are. So because I had so many of them, I was like, let me combine some of these into twin trunks. And the good thing about that is you can put them in a way where their roots complement each other. Because both trees didn't have perfect roots. Like they'll be having gaps. So I use the other tree to fill in the gaps of roots. So it's almost like a, what's it called? Root graft. It's acting like a root graft where it's, wherever the roots are missing, I know you can't see the roots, but wherever the roots are missing, I use the other tree to fill in that missing spot. So I try to put them in a way where they have radial root spread when both trees are combined. Like, let's see if you can see this. Can you even see that? Like for example, this guy, he had no roots on that side. And he had more roots on this side. And that one has more roots on that side. And no roots on this side. So when the two are combined, they have nice root spread. So doing a twin trunk works out well. If you have too many trees, gets you more space, gives you more interesting trees. Like I feel like this is more interesting than by itself. Even though I have a lot of Scots pines that are single trunk, they've been looking very good too. Some on the rock. Yeah, Scots pines are starting to become my favorite pines, probably. I had red pines, Japanese red pines. Damn, I love pines. I don't know why. There's something about pines. But these weren't the only trees that are turned into twin trunks. I've got also over here some western hemlocks that I've done the same. Using two separate trees. Try to combine them in a way where the roots form a nice base. There's another one right here. These guys are kind of straight, so I'm gonna have to wire them. But they're still I think they're flexible still. At least I hope I'm not too late. Let me know if hemlocks are as flexible as pines are. Might keep this one dead straight. Not all trees have to be bent. This one's interest might come from its twin trunk factor instead of its shape. But these other two, I'm gonna have to wire them. Can you even see? Anyways, I like these pots. Anyway, they're like root pruning pots. They're looking pretty good. All the trees in these pots get root pruned. And they're looking very healthy. Sorry for the camera control. Not the best cameraman. I'm using one hand to hold the tree, the other to try to record. This one I'm gonna wire the little one to be shaped around the bigger one. All these are sacrifice branch. The main trees will be right here, probably show hen size. Yeah. These Scots pine over here are volunteers. And for some reason, I don't value them as much as the ones I've grown from seed. I don't know why. But I'm gonna end the video right here for now. These are the other Scots pine. Right there. Focus. There you go. That one is on a rock. That one is also on a rock. Those other two are also on a rock. So they're doing the splits. Yeah, but Scots pines have impressed me so far. All these, by the way, are from the same parent tree. And that parent tree had small needles. These needles are much bigger than the parent tree's needles. But I'm assuming that's because they're very young. But as they grow, thinking that the needles will get shorter. Even from here, look. Gosh, these needles are shorter than these ones. This was a second flush, by the way, on a Scots pine, because it's that vigorous. When they're very healthy and vigorous, they'll do a second flush, just like the Japanese black pines. Scots pines will do the same thing, from my experience. All we'll do is a second flush. These long needles were the first flush, and this one was the second flush. But that's only if they're very healthy, or very have a lot of nutrients on them. Anyways, let me end this video. I'm going on a tangent for no reason. This is supposed to be about twin trunks.